And keeping on the topic of elections, LA mayoral candidate Spencer Pratt has a message for LA's DEI mayor Karen Bass.
This is where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? They don't have to live in the mess they've created. This is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are.
But then Karen Bass fires back with this.
Honestly, before this, I had never heard of Spencer Pratt. So
Well, you aren't missing out on anything, so it's okay, but please go on.
exactly. But the thing I am concerned and feel about him is that I feel like he's exploiting the grief of people in the Palisades, and I think that's
right.
reprehensible. That's the main thing, and I think he is about his own celebrity. He's famous now again.
Exploiting the griefs of the Palisades victims, but he's one himself. So, in my book, that allows him to do all the filming and commentary he wants on how Karen Bass had failed. You realize that since the Palisades fire about 2 years ago now, only 35 of the 10,000 homes destroyed have been rebuilt. Now, look here, January 13th, 2025. Mayor Karen Bass today issued a sweeping executive order to clear the way for Los Angeles residents to rapidly rebuild their homes they lost in the ongoing firestorm and lays a foundation for businesses to plan their rebuild. Well, as I said, only 35 of the 10,000 homes destroyed have been rebuilt. I mean, Spencer Pratt there is living on his burnt down property, essentially on the land, in the shell of his former house, in an airstream, right? I think that gives him perfect justification for going after Karen Bass for the fact that she failed to allow this to happen.
Tonight, LA Mayor Karen Bass is blasting the LA Times after it published a bombshell report claiming the mayor tried to cover up the investigation into the Palisades fire. CBS LA political reporter Tom Waite is live in Century City, where he spoke to the mayor. Tom.
And good evening to you, Ruta Bay. That's right. The mayor says these accusations in the LA Times are absolutely bogus. And she points to the fact that she fired the fire chief in charge at the time of the Palisades fire as evidence. LA Mayor Karen Bass tonight speaking with CBS LA, denying a report in the LA Times, citing unnamed sources that she watered down the Palisades Fire After Action report in order to protect the city from legal liabilities.
I stick with the facts. It's frustrating when people deliberately put out misinformation, such as what was in the article.
The LA Times first reported in December the After Action report was altered. Mayor Bass has denied any involvement in modifying it. In its new reporting, the LA Times says the most significant changes to the After Action report centered on the LAFD's failure to have the right staff in place and its botched pre-deployment of engines.
I just think it's important to know that I asked for the After Action report. I fired the fire chief. I had no interest in watering down a report that would explain and justify why I took the action I did.
Watering down would have been good for preparation for the incoming fires, Karen Bass? But what do you guys think? Do you think Spencer Pratt actually has a chance of becoming LA's new mayor? It seems like Karen Bass's controversies are just exploding day after day after day, further ensuring her demise. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below.